Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boys. The Piledriver podcast is back for another episode. I am Mike, the referee, and on my left is the main man, the hop over at Mega, Tony Forge. How are you, my friend?
Good, brother. I'm
I
watching this shit you just sent me. Oh
I
my
know.
god.
I know. I just found that when I was going through the annals. I was going through deleting pictures and stuff because, like, I got,
That was
I mean,
crazy.
yeah, it was a nasty pile driver. It was going. But
I'm doing good though. I'm doing good.
how are you? It is, yeah, another weekend in the books. It was a very, very long weekend for wrestling. We got some stuff going on. We have some stuff to talk about. Ooh, look at you. Good
Jill in
call
the
on that. I
chat.
didn't
What's
even
up,
see
Jill?
that. We got Jill in the chat already, and I mean, let's just get him in here because I put it in the chat. They know he's coming. We have a special guest tonight, and he is a referee. He started like me as a fan, and he's made his way into the squared circle. Please welcome to the Pile Driver podcast, Jackson Storm.
Let's
What's up, my
go.
guy?
How's it
Are,
going?
are you still doing Talk That Talk? I didn't know if you were, so I didn't want to like.
Here and there.
Okay, so it's
Nice.
just like a kind of sporadic when you feel like hopping on TikTok and
Yeah,
going live. I
yeah.
feel it. I feel it. Okay. How
Well,
are you, my friend?
I'm doing good. A little exhausted today. It was a long weekend, that's for sure.
It was Big Tommy in the chat, the
What up, Tommy?
BBC.
BBC.
I mean, we got a big weekend, and obviously a lot of wrestling happened. We had RSW in Parma for Parmageddon 3. Great name, by the way. Whoever came up with that, stud.
That is a great name.
I heard some funny things, Tony. Okay, look, Tony. So look, I don't know, and I need somebody to explain it to me. I seen Al's post, right, and Alec was able to explain one of the two things that I did not understand. Okay, so a picture was posted talking about RSW, and apparently Alec was counting when people would get thrown outside or something. Tony, Alec was counting. He'd go one, and the crowd would go
Oh my god, dude.
ah.
Shut up. Is that what that was about? I saw some Count Chocula stuff.
oh, oh
Yep,
God.
that
Oh,
was
so yes,
Oh,
that
lean
had
into it.
me
Wear cape.
dying. Dude,
Wear cape
wait for Comic Con. Wait for Comic Con. Alex coming in
Yes.
hot, dude.
That's
But yeah, so
super
happy to
good.
see Jack. Yeah, and we'll talk about that courtesy of Mr. I don't even know if he's. This is my old shirt. This is my favorite Ashton J shirt. It says on the sleeve. Bam.
Oh, that is
Um, yeah, right. That's what I'm saying on the sleeve and shit. This is old school
nice.
Ashton Day though. It barely fits. It's in the. I had to bust it out, because for the thing. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. A lot happened at RSW over the weekend, and we got some stuff to talk about. I mean, we got Alec in here. Alec worked this show. Alec and Big Iron Satch held it down in the zebra stripes at
Love to see
RSW.
that, man. I miss Satch as a ref. I mean,
It's
he's killing at wrestling, but I've loved him as a referee.
well, it's great too. It's fun. So look, I wanted to ask Alec about this here. Look, hold on. Let's just drop this out here real quick. Boop. Alec, how is your first time working solo under Satch? How does it? Is it no?
I mean, it doesn't feel really any different, honestly.
No, I would say because Satch is my trainer. Satch trained me. That's what I'm saying. So, but okay, all right. I love Satch. I mean, Satch is obviously OG around these parts and love doing it. So, yes, RSW still went live at Parmageddon on Saturday. Match number 1 started off apparently what is to be called the Big Nasty Goodbye Tour, Big Nasty Retirement Tour.
I saw a little bit of that.
Um,
I'm not.
yeah.
What, you know what plans are for the Nasty Goodbye tour? Is he doing like a summer thing and then done, or what?
I have no. Last I heard, and I mean, normally, when we talk about Big Nasty, he appears. So hopefully we can get him up in here. He'll just pop up like he always does. But
Right.
last I heard, he was having some issues, and he's kind of injured, so he's needs to take. Vinny went on a nasty little run, this past year in 2025. So maybe,
I mean,
for all we know, he was hurt, wrestling hurt the whole time, and he just sucked it up. We're guys. That's what we do.
That's dude. Professional wrestlers in general, honestly, bro, they work hurt more often than not, and more injuries are caused because of that. So it's better than taking the time off, better than causing more shit to happen. And hopefully we see him back before long.
So I mean, yeah, shout out to Big Nasty, but the Big Nasty goodbye tour. I'm gonna call it the goodbye tour. I'm not gonna call it the retirement tour. We don't want to do that because Vinny's not retiring. He hasn't announced retirement.
Tommy giving us
see, there we go. That's what I'm saying. That's what I said. It's funny that I literally just said that as soon as Tommy put that in the chat. Yeah, I'm not calling it a retirement tour because I don't think Vinny's going anywhere.
Right.
But the Big Nasty goodbye tour. He's taking some time off, taking some time for him, and that's definitely cool. So, my boy Tick in the chat. Who got rocked?
That guy. This one down there. That one.
He's got to be talking about Jack. Yeah.
Yeah,
we'll get into that.
Mr. Storm.
My boy Tick Bailey in the chat. But yeah, so Jackson Storm actually, I believe, refereed this one.
Yes, I did.
How was it being in the ring?
Hello, sir.
First time with Rico De La Vega for you?
No, that would be my second time with Rico, and I believe that was my first time with Vinny.
Okay,
that's cool.
But no, I might be wrong about that. It might be the second time for Vinny as well. But knowing that this is probably his last time for at least maybe a year, we don't really know that. I mean, that's he'll eventually come and tell everybody what the situation is. But that was a good moment for me at least, because I like Vinny. Vinny's a great guy. Rico's a great guy too. He's pretty easy to work with, in my opinion. So,
there he is.
Look, there he is. I told you. Yep, we talk about him and he appears. I literally just said that. Yes. So we're talking about Big Nasty, but go ahead, Jack. I'm sorry.
No, I was already finished with that. But
go ahead and repeat what you said because Benny's here now. He needs to hear it.
It was his last match for, a year maybe. We don't really know. He could tell us what's going on here with this situation. But yeah, both great to work with. Great match. Very physical match for sure. And I almost got kicked by Vinny Maverick. Yeah.
You had close calls all night, and what was the outcome here? Who won this match? Again, I wasn't there.
Dude, I'm sorry. I honestly don't remember. It's been a very long weekend. I can't even think back to that. I don't remember who won this, to be honest with you.
You're killing me. Vinny, did you win? Did Vinny win? We need to know. Inquiring minds need to know. Vinny's probably top. Vinny's probably typing right now.
Vinny popped in and popped out.
It's been a very long weekend.
I was going to say Tommy was there, Tick Bailey was there. Somebody let us know who won.
Rico did.
Unfortunately, Big Nasty was not able. Former RSW heavyweight champion.
World champion.
You can't. We'll talk. Don't stretch it, bro.
Shut up.
But yeah, unfortunately, Big Nasty unable to procure the W in his last match for a while at RSW. It's sad to see, brother. I'm excited. I'll see you on the 30th. Vinny Maverick will be returning to EFW. We'll be talking about that. Actually, we'll be talking about that a little bit more next week when we have EFW owner Ronnie Rotten on the podcast. Fuck. Yeah, he called in. He messaged me and he requested some interview time. So we're setting these.
I don't know. Do we want to be happy? Obviously he gets the time.
We'll see.
But
we'll
should
see.
we feel good about that? He wanted us. He wanted our podcast. I don't know. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
We'll see. I work there. I count the threes over there too. So I'm not gonna kind of say no to the boss. He's got some stuff to say. He's gonna, as Vinny said, promo for EFW. He's got one talking. He will be facing Ashton Day for the EFW Heavyweight Championship after finally getting rid of the Vanilla Gorilla off his back. Who was Vinny Maverick was the RSW wrestler of the year, right? Vinny, that was you. Not I'm like that was you, right? I believe it was. Yeah.
Yeah,
Talking about Rico again.
Okay, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about my fucking shirt. Leave my shirt alone, all right? This is fucking prime Ashton Day right here.
Right?
So match number 2. RSW Women's Championship on the line. Lexis Sin versus Georgia South, the newcomer. I heard that she was very green, but very solid.
Nice. Okay.
I forget. Somebody told me that they had heard it was only her second match or something like that.
Wow.
So she made such a showing the first match. I guess she got a title shot.
I
don't know who she beat in the first match, but unfortunately, she was unable to dethrone Lexis Sin.
Yeah, going up your second match, going up against Lexis Sin, I don't think you're gonna have too good of an outcome. But
no,
good on her for trying.
No, 100%. I again wasn't there. Look, see, Michelle can tell us more about Georgia in the chat. We'll be waiting. Michelle, tell us a little bit about Georgia South. Tommy's upset, and I agree. And we'll talk about the heinous activities at the Man Ultrastar. I didn't have another shirt tonight, guys. I'm sorry. I did legitimately. I just grabbed a wrestling shirt. Sorry.
Over here.
Do you mean to go put a Colt shirt on? I will. I got a Brazzy shirt too. If you want me to throw up a dub with you tonight,
I can put an Ashton shirt on.
Actually, Tony, you just talk it out.
I'm riffing. Okay, hold on.
No, go to the next match. Go to the next match and give it to Alec.
Oh, all right, okay. So we got Bear City Vice, Norm and Vito going against the Greenhorns. Alec, yeah, did you have this match? Did you rep this one?
Yes, nice, I did.
Okay. How did this go?
This one pretty brutal from both sides.
Yeah.
I'll say this: Vito and Lane Callie in the ring together. They mesh so well.
Nice. Okay.
So well against each other. Yeah, very, very, very good match, and it was unfortunate what happened at the very ending.
And that was going to be I saw clips and stuff, but I didn't see exactly how everything went down. There was some stuff that happened in the main event that we will get to, but something happened after this match. Did it happen? Like, what was the outcome? Who won? Or was there interference?
So Greenhorns won, and
he got there.
Interference. So
okay. And it was
Amanda's got it in the fucking thing, dude. Like I said, I got clean shirts. I just grabbed a shirt. I thought it was funny for a minute, but then Ashton Day did fuck over my homies. So it is what it is. But
Day shirt on.
But look.
Okay, now you riff and let me go change.
Look, I don't know how this all went down. I know that at some point, I believe some guys came out of nowhere. 2 guys. I believe this is where 2 guys came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And attacked Bear City Vice. Correct?
Yeah.
So, and you don't know they leave. You don't know who they are.
Yeah, masked up the whole 9, all black. Okay? They caused Bear City Vice obviously to lose the match. Or did this match end in disqualification?
Was it no contest, Alec, or was it
Say that again?
How'd the match end? Did the Bear City Vice lose, or
Bear City Vice lost? So Bear City Vice lost, and
they didn't win by disqualification. So they just these guys caused them to lose. Okay,
they lost. 2 masked figures came to the ring, pushed me. I got out of there, got some help, came back out there. They were beating down on Bear City Vice. Greenhorns were already gone. Did not know who they were until
Michelle says ran out the front door.
Yeah, stomped him out, ran out the front door. Yeah.
So tough loss for Bear City Vice. But the big story here is these masked gentlemen.
Which we don't normally are like tough loss for Bear City Vice. Oh well, but like in this instance, like this is weird, right? Like
who won this match, Tommy? I need to know. Tommy said they came in from the parking lot and jumped them from behind like little bitches. Okay.
And then they ran back out. Okay.
Okay.
They didn't even come from the back.
So yeah, there's story to be told here. We James Lethal versus the veteran here, James Avery. He's got a wrestling school somewhere around here in Ohio. I know James Avery is he's a legend around these parts. I've heard massive stories about him. I've never actually gotten the chance to meet him.
No, I don't think I've definitely heard the name.
But I've definitely heard the name a billion times. I'm sure this was a solid, hard-hitting match, Battle of the James. I mean, just gonna leave myself out of that one too. That was too easy.
James won. Michelle said James won.
Michelle says Jen said she loves it. All the information's coming from the live chat. Well, Alec didn't ref every match. If he did, he would know this stuff.
Yeah.
All right. I gotta figure out how to ban people. Block user. I can do that, right?
Yep. Oh, this guy, Lane Callie, in the chat showing up. We already talked about your match. You guys won because some guys jumped Bear City Vice, I heard. Michelle, who won? That's all we need to know. Who won the Battle of the Jameses? Which James?
She answered you already.
She did say James. She said, I'm in the next room. You can't block me. Yes, I thought Buckeye Championship Wrestling is James Avery. And I've heard about them before. Cool. I know Michelle and Jose go down there a lot. I know a lot of the friends down there. So that's cool. James Avery was the winner. So that's awesome.
Yeah, Michelle. Hey, we want Michelle on the pod. We're all about getting Michelle.
I've asked Michelle to come on the pod before. Believe me, ask her. She'll tell you that I've asked her. She's either too busy or too shy.
Hey,
she'll talk to us in the chat. She doesn't want you guys to see her face, even though she likes giving us all hugs at shows.
Honorary Piledriver member.
That's right. Brazzy said, "What up, homies?" And Count Dracula.
Oh my goodness.
And then I believe intermission was next, and then we came back from intermission to the fire ass and the fatal ass four-way. The fire ass four-way. Dustin Alexander, the good one, Pastor CeeLo.
Oh man.
The hairy toothpick himself. The hairy toothpick himself, a la Blake Dixon's apparent father. And
it makes so much more sense now.
And Raz, I know that the good Pastor CeeLo won this match. I do know this. Without even asking Alec, I know this. I saw some good pictures where it looked like JD Smooth was trying to choke the life out of CeeLo at one point, and as the ref, that's probably one of the worst feelings in like and we'll talk about this. I had a match. I had a match on Sunday or Saturday, Sunday. It was Sunday, and there was nothing I could do. It was a last man standing match. There's multiple people coming in the ring. These guys hit and fighting. Yeah, I can't do anything though. There's no rules, so I can't be mad. Like that's like if Colt and Cody Gray are fighting in a fucking ladder match. I can't be mad that I can't do anything about Bear City Vice coming out and attacking Cody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know why that shit doesn't happen more often. People are like, "Fuck it," and just interrupt. I mean, you gotta the guys.
No, Tim said no. Intermission was after this match. Okay, cool. Yeah, Pastor CeeLo won. Tommy said the worst $20 ever received from Harry Toothpick. Whoa. Mr. Entertainment had some yuppie ladies clutching her pearls with his. Oh, of course he did. He's something else, brother.
He is something else.
Tommy said the best part of Blake Dixon is still on JD Smooth's leg. That's the part that's got the hair too, because Blake's.
Oh my, we're off the fucking rails.
All right. Back to it. How was this, Alec? You ref this match. How was it?
Oh, this was a good match. crowd was really behind Wrath. Very scary individual to be behind, but yeah, they were really behind Wrath in this one and CeeLo. So it was kind of back and forth between them. Smooth, kind of, the bad end of it. He jumped on the microphone before the match even started, talked a lot of smack to all of them. But yeah, like you said, CeeLo came out on top.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm not.
CeeLo over like these. Honestly, Wrath and someone like. I mean, I would think CeeLo might be a little bit preoccupied compared to like a JD Smooth that might run in there and get the victory, a roll up or something like that. Like it's nice to see CeeLo being able to pick this up.
I mean, CeeLo's always a fan favorite RSW. Every time I've ever seen him, he will, he goes over pretty much everywhere. We all know this. One of the smoothest gimmicks. I mean, and that's crazy because, I'm sure you've seen the pastor gimmick before. Other people have done it. CeeLo's probably one of the best that I've ever seen do it. I swear to God, I miss story time so fucking much. Like,
we gotta bring it back.
Dude, all I need is just like a story, dude.
There might be a way for us to do that. Like he could do it on a plane.
He could do it on a plane. Apparently, intermission was after this match, and then this match came next. The RSW Internet title was on the line as Chris Onyx defended against Vance Desmond.
I'm sorry, I don't know. This one.
Yeah, dude, this was the one that I was like, this is the one. I love Vance Desmond. He's a great guy, great wrestler, killer mean streak, and fucking mega god. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know anything about this match. I know that Chris Onyx won, and I know that from Chris Onyx himself, he said I had a banger with Vance Desmond.
Bro, that's so cool, bro.
I knew it.
Yes, let's go.
I knew that. So yeah, Onyx had a lot of fans in the house. But yeah, when I talked to him, he was like, I had a banger with Vance Desmond tonight, and I was like, fuck yeah, like that, like I knew it was gonna be a banger, but so
right. And Onyx, I'm sure he learned so much from that stuff, man. Just like little things that you can't teach it just without being in there.
Like I said, Vance is a very seasoned veteran. He did say that it is his last year. He will be, 2026. He's thinking about retiring. So, we'll see if that's that's truly the case. It'll be sad to watch Vance go. I know he's like a super legend, like veteran down there. Like he's been down there for a while. You know what I mean? I'll say he's a veteran too, but like. I know he's trained people down in West Virginia.
Right.
Michelle said Vance is a vet, dude. He really has been around forever. And that's, from the stories I've heard, Vance has been around for a long time, and Vance has been doing this shit for a long time, and he's really good. So if he does go, if 2026 is his last year, I hope to, see him more up this way in Ohio.
Yeah, that'd be really sweet. It's like the year of retirements, man.
Match number 7.
Oh man,
Barazi, look, and this is the match this is the reason I changed my shirt. Barazi Suave and Colt Johnson going 1-on-1. I heard this match was going great. I heard this match was going solid.
Yeah, absolutely.
Two solid competitors.
Go ahead, Jack.
It was a fantastic match. Probably one of the best matches that I'll ever ref. In my opinion, that's just to my art. That was hilarious. It was a great time.
Barazi don't want that smoke.
It was a great time.
Barazi said someone book Vance
versus Barazi. I like that.
Let's see it. Let's get Vance up to Mega, bro. Let's go.
Michelle said, "I've never seen, dude. No way. This match, no."
Quiet, Michelle.
Brazzi Suave versus Colt Johnson. Yeah, like Jackson said. I heard this match was going great. Until this match was the most fun. Great match too, said Tick Bailey. And then obviously we've all seen the footage by now. We should have put it up. I should have had Tony pull it, but
I mean, I can do. Hold on.
I was gonna say Tony's gonna do magic real quick. But yeah, I saw Tommy posted that today that Braz is gonna try out for the new Ewok movie. Well, sadly, one of the Ewoks passed away today. But yeah, this match I heard was going real good until these masked gentlemen that we saw earlier in the night attack Bear City Vice made a return to attack Colt Johnson.
Yeah. So,
Not only to attack Colt Johnson, they attacked Brazi Suave. They attacked the referee, Mr. Jackson Storm. It was a little mayhem going down.
Give me a few seconds.
Tony's loading it up right now, but Alec, I don't know if you've ever had to deal with something like this before in your position. How did how this go about? Okay, hold on. Tony's got it.
Pedigree, though, honestly, like I don't even see that often. Oh yeah, I was gonna say let's
say yeah, I can mute it here. So they come out, obviously with another person. Now it's three of them. They've attacked Colt Johnson. We get a pedigree to Colt Johnson. The first guy here is Jamal Kindle.
Jamal Kindle, which we personally are very familiar with in the Mega Championship Wrestling circle. Three little hooded bitches.
Read the room. Read the room. The second one announced Butchie B to take the mask off, and third is the man in the middle, Ashton Day. So I don't know how I feel about this. This is shocking.
It's shocking. I mean, I look at the trio though. I mean, they look good. They were
look at the duo. The duo looks good. They got Butchie B in training, and then hold on.
Oh, I didn't even see this part. Do we need audio? Hold on.
Yes.
You want to know what that was about? Fuck you.
Here we go.
When asked after the show.
Well,
Ashton Day, what was that about? Ashton just responds with, F you, and walks away.
Yes, I forgot. Jamal Kindle has changed his name now to Jamal Lyon. Yes, he has. He has
okay.
He has a new Facebook.
Okay. Tommy said when Jamal took his hood off, they were chanting, "Who is he?" Not a good look.
He'd never been there, right?
I don't think so. I saw somebody in the chat say, "Read the room." I can't help myself with that one.
He needs a shirt. Lean into it.
Yeah, you might as well at this point. So that's how that match ended. They ended up taking out the whole gang. It wasn't in that video that was posted by RSW. Our poor friend Jackson Storm caught a super kick from Ashton. That's true. I have seen Colt beat all three of them. But alas, when jumped from behind, it's kind of hard to,
Yeah.
The numbers
you don't
game.
Know who your assailant is. Like, okay, hypothetically, Ashton comes out to jump Brasi and or Colt. Colt Johnson has seen Ashton a million times. He's like, oh, he's going to do such and such to me. And he might have a little bit more of an advantage compared to if someone is under a mask. You don't know what the hell these guys are going to do. You don't know if they have a weapon. Not okay.
So, I mean, it is what it is, and we'll see where it goes from here. But the main event was Matthew Taylor going up against defending world title champion Logan Taylor. This one, a Taylor won out of this one. So I know that Logan Taylor was the winner. I seen a picture posted with Satch holding his arm raised high. Congratulations. I don't know. Again, wasn't there. Alec didn't ref this match, so I know that Logan won. Michelle, to let us know in the chat if it was a solid match, if it was as good. I mean, I love Matt, so I think Matthew's a good wrestler. Saturday, myself made my Michigan debut and my promotion debut as I went out to CIW and I worked Rascals Most Wanted. All right. So I got the card here. And we had, I can't remember his name. It's too smudgy. He had a face paint. They came out. He faced Evan Encore for the No Limit Championship, and Evan Encore put the work to him, dude. I mean, but he had like face paint. He was really flippy. God damn it! I wish I could read his name. It says Aaron something. He had a last name. It wasn't just Aaron because obviously they didn't. This card wasn't typed up. The second match, though. Let's talk about this second match for my debut match. My debut match at a new promotion, Tony. I get to face a guy. I get to ref a match for a guy named Andy Shane versus a newcomer to the CIW scene, making his debut. We know him very well. Ashura, thank you. Thank you. Aaron Ashura. Okay. Aaron Ashura. Thank you, Cody Gray.
I was trying to find it.
And look, my first match out. Riley Santos making his CIW debut as well against a CIW vet in Andy Shane. Riley didn't stand a chance, my friend. I'm talking, he tried a couple times. Big Andy said no. It was a couple shoulder tackles, Tony. I'm talking, and then a big kick to the gut, and not one, but two pile drivers.
Oh,
poor Riley Santos went down 1, 2, 3. End of story for poor Riley. I felt bad for the kid, but hey, what are you gonna do?
We gotta try and get those clips. Get a clip of those piles.
So yeah, no, and I got a couple of the photograph people out there. I got it from their Facebooks. But the guys that were around the rinks, I didn't get any of that footage. I saw his name's Jamie. I didn't Facebook with him. I wasn't able to connect. He was busy. He was running around like Bobby. Like they have almost a Bobby.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Like he's almost Bobby. He's not quite.
Yeah, because you can't have another.
Nobody is Bobby.
Nobody is Bobby.
But he's trying. The next match was a guy. This match, oh my Lanta. Okay, was his name is Sosa. Going 1-on-1 with a guy named Dr. Disco. All right, now Dr. Disco was a fun time. He just wanted to party, man. He very much reminded me of the Disco Inferno. He wanted, he just wanted to dance and kick it. And Sosa came out, beater, spenders, suit pants. He looked like a member of AOP. He was built like a brick fucking shithouse. Big dude. Come out. It was a very Disco tried. He even got a little hope. Once, he came back and he was like flying around. He's doing all this and doing this and doing this. And he just didn't. Again, Sosa was way bigger than him. It's like Blake. You got to see Cody in the chat. It's like Blake trying to beat up Cody Gray. You know what I'm saying? Like, Blake could get a little bit of momentum going at one point, but if you don't make sure that big fella's down, he's right back up because you didn't really hurt him.
Keep him down. Yeah, exactly.
So, it was kind of that moment. Sosa popped up and fucking just wrecked Dr. Disco. 1, 2, 3. I mean, pretty solid match. I ref that one as well. It was good, dude. Match number 4 was in this one. And you know how they say, Tony, and sometimes you go to places and like you've heard people say it, and you've heard like Ben Bishop and stuff like make comments about like we're the first half main event, like trying to make sense of make it sound like you're better than you are on the card. This match, all right, was definitely capable and worthy of being main event. This was the first half main event. It was a great match. It was tag team match. You had Nitro Phil Monahan teaming up with his son, Big Country Caden Monahan. They go by the Monahan Mafia. They got like a Bullet Club type shirt. It's actually pretty
Okay,
fucking
okay.
cool. But they faced off against I think it's an unlikely team. He was in the chat. I don't know if he still is. He might be able to tell us a little more. Sean Evans and Cody Gray. They're not really friends, but they're not really enemies. They don't really have beef with each other, but they ain't trying to like hang out. They're like
Right, right.
they're both hunting for titles. They're singles championships. They're not going for tag team gold, but look, Cody's still in the chat. But apparently, they have found the enemy of my enemy is my friend. So Cody Gray and Sean teamed up, and this match went nuts. This was I don't know if it was dubbed something, a Monahan street fight, Michigan street, Waldron street fight.
Right.
I
One
don't.
of them deals.
It was wherever. It wasn't. The match had no DQ. They went hard. These guys went hard. At one point, they had told us both. It was me and the other referee. They told us both to kind of like go out there and just kind of try to maintain chaos. We're gonna have two refs in this match, try to maintain the chaos. And okay, I'll try my best, And the other referee at one point, we're over here, and Cody gets thrown over a table, kind of head first. That was a false count anywhere match. That's what it was. That's correct, because the match before was okay. These guys split apart. They go over here, and again, false count anywhere. I don't know why the referee, his name was TJ. I don't know why TJ was trying to get them back to the ring. It could have occurred anywhere. At one point, he looked straight at, like I said, the Monahans tossed Cody over this table, head first in towards the garbage can. I don't know if he went in the garbage can. I know they was hitting each other with garbage cans, and the ref looked at Phil and said, "Come on, let's get it back to the ring." Phil picks up a garbage can, hits Cody, or I believe Sean, on the ground, looks at the ref. What'd you say? He said, "I said let's get it back to the ring." Bang! He hits the referee. At that point, I'm staying out of the way. You guys do whatever you want. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for.
Hit. Yep, you all do whatever you want. Not a trash can. Nope.
They did end up back towards the ring. At some point, they were over by the merch tables. They fought their way throughout the whole arena, essentially. Made it back to the ring where multiple tables were set up. They had doors set up as, like bridges from apron to guardrail.
Oh, man.
Cody Gray's climbing in the ring. I believe it was Caden Monahan, who's just as big as Cody, by the way. Let me preface this. Tony. These motherfuckers are some meaty men, big boys. They're slugging. Cody's on the outside of the ropes on the apron. Caden's in the ring. They're slugging back and forth. All of a sudden, Caden blocks one. You see him hit Cody, and Cody stumbles. Caden sees his opening. He hits him with another one and another one. Cody falls back off the apron through the doors that were set up as the low bridge. Caden turns around as Phil slides in the ring. They double choke slam Sean Evans through the door that was set up, on the chairs. They made the chair.
Yeah.
Slam Sean Evans through there. 1, 2, 3. Unfortunately, Cody Gray and Sean Evans did not win, and the Monahan Mafia reigned supreme. Jayciani just yelled, "I see Uncle Mike." What?
That's awesome, bro. Yes.
That's my girl. That's my girl. But yeah, Cody Gray went down hard and left, and Sean Evans was left for the Wolves. Phil and Caden absolutely decimated this guy with a choke slam, and 1, 2, 3, it was over.
Yeah, I mean, and how could it not be, honestly?
All right, and now I got who did he play? I don't remember who he fought the first night. Malenko was okay. I don't know who that is. Cody's still in the chat. I hope he can tell me. Is against one of them ones that's all scribbled up. I can't see. I can't understand Kano's writing. So we had intermission after that. We came back from intermission. All right. And we got to see somebody that I am familiar with. It was nice to see a familiar face at a new promotion in a new state. Tesson Gates.
Yeah, that's
Unfortunately,
awesome.
it's not the same Tesson Gates that I knew at one point. He is now the War Dog, Tesson Gates. He has teamed up with the next level at CIW, which is essentially they're the assholes of
All
CIW.
right.
They got titles, they got swag, they got it all.
No
Um,
shit.
but apparently Tesson Gates has been talking his mouth a little too much, and he has to go one-on-one with somebody who I wasn't familiar with at the time. And if you can't tell by now, I am very much a fan. I wanted to rep him tonight. I should have had it upset, but I told Alec about it, right? I told Jackson about it, and I was like, just watch. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah.
This dude, Tony, the dog pound hound, Andre Stray.
All right. Andre Stray. Nice.
Love it. I love it. My guy, okay, so like my guy comes out to Who Let the Dogs Out by the Baja Men.
Oh, yes. Let's go. All right.
All
I'm
right.
on board already.
He comes out and he is live. Jackson, confirm.
He has so much energy. It is unreal.
And he's not a small fella.
No.
Okay.
I think he's built at 320.
Like muscly or
He's a big
Like
fella.
solid.
Solid. I wouldn't see it. He's
Okay.
not like brr. You know what I'm saying? But he's not fucking like stacked, but he's definitely not.
He's not a Brock Lesnar, but he's not Big Mo either. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So very much, very, very high intensity. These guys had a solid match going. Andre does a black hole slam kind of deal as one of his signatures. As he was going for the black hole slam, Tesson slipped it right in front of me. Low blow shot. I have no choice. Call for the bell. Winner by disqualification, Andre Stray. Again, Tesson is, and what I've come to find out later is that on Sunday, Andre Stray had a championship match against the CIW heavyweight champion, Ren Jones, who also just happens to be the leader of the next level. So Tesson wasn't out there to win a match. Tesson was out there to do damage on a mission, and it worked. He lost the match, but he very much took Andre Stray out of the game, at least for Saturday night. He did. Yeah, I saw it. It was, I mean, and like I said,
that we have seen, man. That's crazy.
Different Tesson that we have seen. Okay, I remember who it is now. But I was very much excited about the character of the Andre Stray. I loved it. The people, dude, again, we've heard this a million times. Wrestlers that have merch, that's where, it's where I get it. Again, Dog Pound Hound is his name, right? Dog Pound Hound. It says Who Let the Dogs Out too on the back, by the way. So the double-sided shirt.
Yeah, right.
He had little, like, I guess you could call them sippy cups. They weren't sippy cups, but they were like little, like thermos bottles. You know, remember them old ones that you get from like Chuck E. Cheese with the straws that went like this?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
They were paw prints for the kids.
Yeah, that's perfect. Hell yeah.
Dude, he had like dog bones, obviously, stuff like that. And it like he connected with the fans in a crazy way. Alec, the crowd at night one was not as good as the crowd at night two, by the way. The crowd at night one was phenomenal, though. Let's talk about that. Phenomenal in Waldron, Michigan. Great. It wasn't too solid. I'd probably say 100 to 150 people. Maybe.
Okay.
Like it wasn't. It was definitely 100 at least. But 150. But like we rode the line of Ohio like this. Like here's the state line, and this is Michigan above. Here's the state line. We literally rode the line to Ohio, and then went like this and drove up like this far into Michigan. That's it. Still counts. We were only like 10 miles in Michigan. But yeah, it was a nice little farm town, and I mean, I get the concept. It's a nice little farm
Right.
town. Probably shit don't happen there. I grew up in a nice little farm town in Tennessee when I was a little kid. Nothing fucking. We were excited when we got a Taco Bell. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Well,
you have
to
a
go watch
wrestling event.
wrestling on a Saturday night or whatever. Yeah.
Trey Miguel's gonna be
Yo,
there.
Trey Miguel from TNA.
Yep.
Yes.
So it was a solid show. And match after that we had. So his name is War Ready Malenko. All
Oh
right.
shit.
He fought a guy we've seen before. We've seen him at EFW, the White Tiger. They call the Great Tiger. They call him.
Okay. Okay.
He came to Turmoil. He's been on Turmoil before as well.
Yeah. It was solid.
War Ready Malenko reminds me very much of somebody that could be in MFT right now. That's what he looks like. That's how he wrestles. That's, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know his nationality. He looks like a Samoan. You know what I'm saying? He's got the hair. It's all curly. It's in his face. He's not. He's built like Solo. That's what his body type looks like. You know what I'm saying? And he was out here just mean. He's just mean. I loved it. I thought it was great. He absolutely decimated. I didn't rep this one. He absolutely decimated the Tiger, and it is what it is. 1, 2, 3. Main event on night one was the CIW. He's like Umaga. Look, see, me and Cody are on the same wavelength today. I'm telling you. The main event of night one of the CIW was Landon Monahan, who is the CIW national champion, teaming up with TNA's own Trey Miguel to go up against these are also members of the Next Level, by the way. Dustin Devine and Josh Morris are also members of the Next Level, as well as Ren Jones and the War Dog Tesson Gates.
Gotcha. Yeah, they look like a force to be reckoned with, man.
I've met Dustin Devine. So I met Dustin Devine at EFW probably 6-7 months ago, and I was like, oh shit, this kid's good. I like him a lot. And apparently he figured that out himself. Now he was very much in love with himself beforehand. Bobby didn't miss nothing. Bobby's the shit. That's what you missed. We was talking about that nobody's Bobby.
That's what we said nobody's Bobby.
So this was a great tag team match. I mean, Landon Monahan is, I don't know, 6'3", 6'4". He's a big fella. He's 18 years old. He's
5.
Yeah, he's a big, tall fella, and he's not. You know what I'm saying? He's like he got some muscle on him. He's, you know what I'm saying? He's out here.
Right.
And then you team him up with Trey Miguel, and they were a force to be reckoned with on night one. I mean, the crowd loves the Monahan family. This is very well established. They come out, the crowd is there for them. So, and they are killing it. Josh and Dustin tried multiple times in this match, little unscrupulous ways, tried to get over. But ultimately, it came down to Trey Miguel and Landon Monahan picking up the victory. Shut up, browser.
Shut
up. Landon and Trey picking up the victory over Next Level on night one, and essentially Next Level running away in retreat. Night two, we moved from Sunday. On Sunday, it was more afternoon. I think the bell started at doors at 4, bell started at 5. So I guess you can call it an evening show. It was the return of the Rascal back to the Belief Center. As we all know, Trey Miguel is from Toledo, Ohio, and I guess this is the first time Saturday was the first time that he's wrestled for CIW in a while. So it was kind of his return. And to come home and to CIW and wrestle there again was apparently, way bigger of a deal than I assumed it was. I didn't. I was like, oh, he's from here. I thought he wrestled here a lot.
That would make sense. But yeah,
he's a big star. So, we had more matches before this one. So I'm gonna. What do we go? So we did obviously have these two matches. But match one even though he did lose the night before, the Great Tiger was able to talk to upper management and convince them to give him a title shot against Evan Encore for that No Limit Championship. It didn't really work out well as Evan picked up the victory, retained his title. I did forget something. I apologize. We did have a pre-show match that wasn't announced. We didn't know nothing about it until it was like maybe a couple hours before showtime. We found out they were adding another match, and it was a six-way elimination over the top battle royal. When the final two made it, it turned into a one-on-one match, Tony.
Oh, I love that.
So we had I cannot remember everybody's name in here. I know Riley Santos. We had Rod Rageous. We've seen before. Who else? Oh, Will the Thrill. We've seen him before. He was in there. There was a couple other guys. Dang it, I'm not sure. Again, was meeting everybody for the first time, and I didn't. I wasn't too sure, so I apologize.
Right,
but I do know that unfortunately, nobody that I can't remember their name, they didn't win. They were tossed over the top rope. The last two in the match was Riley Santos. After getting pile driven on Saturday, he gets inserted into a battle royal and makes it to the final two. And then Rod Rageous, and that's when Alex slid in. That's right. We got Alec a shirt, and we got Alec to make his CIW debut as well. We got Alec a shirt to slide in there for that pre-show match, and Alec got to ref the one-on-one with Riley Santos, brother. How was that?
It was, you know what? First of all, I would like to say to anybody at CIW that, even just makes that possible, thank you for the opportunity, because I just showed up, not expecting anything, not asking for anything, just showed up to be there to enjoy the show and see if they needed me for anything. And I still got a spot on the show. So I appreciate that for sure. But that was, first time I got to work with Riley. I am familiar with Riley at, EFW. So it was cool to work with him, and then cool to work with somebody else. That dude was a pretty tough individual. That's for sure. Yeah, it was a great time. It was a great show, and I enjoyed myself.
I mean, now all right, this show, this crowd was top 5 crowds I've ever been a part of. I've ever seen,
dude.
bruh. Excluding obviously WWE and shit like that, because but independent, yes. These motherfuckers was excited. They was happy, and it's something that me and Michelle have connected on before. Sometimes it feels like that fans don't watch wrestling,
Right?
Because you don't know when to clap, you don't know when to get your guy back going and stuff like. How do you not know?
That's how do you? Yeah, that's a natural. I've seen this on TV. No, this is the time that I should be trying to root him back, because I think it's they want to go to the show, but they're nervous about participating. So if one person gets
not
going,
CIW,
yeah, because everybody's just that dude. See, yeah, I
not CIW. Like Cody said right there. Look.
Hey, let me say, dude, their stage set
sick.
Incredible. The stage setup is just incredible.
I agree. So Tony, they have I don't know what you call them. They're like archways.
Okay.
Circle, half circles, maybe 3/4 circles. But they have 2 of them, and they have how AEW comes out. They have the heels come out one, or the faces come out one, the other one. But then they have the CIW banner behind it, and it is my headphones are gonna die. It has a CIW banner behind it, but then they have these machines that fucking are sparkling and shit.
Was it out? It wasn't outside, was it? Right? No shit.
They probably shoot 3 feet in the air, 4 feet in the air. They was up there, but dude, these things were so cool. So that was fucking awesome, actually. Oh, it's not my. Okay, it's my computer. Sorry.
I'm sorry.
But yeah, it was legit. I took a picture of them, and so that I Googled them. I Google lensed them so I could see what the fuck they were.
Yeah, good shit.
But yeah, no, they were really sweet. Next match, like I said, Riley went on to win against Rodраgeous and win that match 1-on-1. We had Evan retain his title, like I said, against the Great Tiger. The next match, we had my first. Yeah, agreed. No, code. They do have the TV quality product.
I saw like how their lights and stuff were set up, like because I was honestly thinking about the LCCC with like, oh, we could drop the lights, like drop all the lights and have these kind of, I'm always thinking, but
Yeah.
that's like you said,
Um.
it's TV
Yeah. No,
quality.
it was really sweet. It was really sweet. Participating is where I go. I couldn't sit still. Well, that's because you're the man, Tick. I got my first taste of CIW women's action as Adrian Pugh took on Steffi Mack. I don't know if are you familiar with Steffi Mack? I've never seen Adrian Pugh before, so I wasn't familiar. This is my
I don't
first time
think
seeing her.
so.
So I've seen Steffi Mack before, Tony, and I think the reason that I have seen Steffi Mack before, like across my feed and stuff, is because she's a hippie, bruh.
Okay.
Like I've never seen her wrestle before. Apparently, nobody likes her. Like the fans hate her. She's an asshole when she
Right.
comes out. But she's got
Steffi
like a hippie gimmick. She comes out fucking hula hooping and shit. Like
I like
good
it.
match. It was a solid match. She picked up the victory. She was able to get the win. Apparently she's got some beef with Pepper, which who we know Pepper very well. They got some beef up there. There's heat at CIW. So the next match was my first match in Toledo. The Warm Malenko went 1-on-1 with Jack Delaney. All right. Jackson will agree with me on this one. He'll confide. Jack Delaney was a pretty solid wrestler. Like he's not in there.
I was gonna say I couldn't remember if I had that on there.
No, he's not in there. I was gonna say we have everyone except for the only ones we don't have left is this one, and we don't have Cody's match. They didn't make a graphic for Cody's match. But the War Ready Maleko took on Jack Delaney, and Jack Delaney was your prototypical wrestler, and he was really good. I liked him a lot. He had good holds. He was good technically, and he was bouncy. He had a fucking sweet. Yeah, see, tell me, Jack Delaney's good. I liked him a lot. He was very good.
Yeah.
He had this sweet move. I can't remember if he did like an arm wringer first or if he had like snapmare kind of deal. But he fucking ran up the ropes like second to third, and then kind of did an eclipse.
Okay.
And it was top notch.
Nice.
He at that point he went for that. Malenko hit it. Malenko got his foot on the rope, and then Malenko's manager got up on the rope and he kind of started arguing with me. And some point while I was arguing with the manager trying to get him out of here, Malenko grabbed this cane skull. It's like I don't know, it looks like something a voodoo witch would carry, bro, like a staff with a skull. I don't know. It's got a skull on top of it.
Yeah.
Malenko grabbed it, did not care that I was looking at him, and he hit Jack Delaney, bang, right across the face. So, winner of the match by disqualification, Jack Delaney.
These people not caring about getting disqualified.
No, they definitely don't. They don't. They like to fight. I mean, his name's War Ready. He's War Ready, so he definitely doesn't care. That's the one that Cody said looks like Umaga with no face paint. So
got it. Right.
The next match was probably my favorite match of the weekend, if we're being honest. Dustin Divine, former CIW national champion, took on the new champion, Landon Monahan, in a last man standing match. Tony, these guys fought all over the building. And this was what I was talking about earlier. This is what I meant. This is a match where there's no rules. My only job here is for me to count to 10.
Right.
Dustin, being a member of the next level, Tesson came out and helped him the whole time.
That's nuts. But like I said, why would you not do that?
Literally the whole time. And I agree with Cody. Yeah, no bullshit. We're not bullshitting. These guys fucking had a killer good match. Like, it was a killer good match. But the whole time,
Right.
Tesson beat the shit out of him. Dustin beat the shit out of him. It wasn't, and I'm talking, these guys had thrown each other through doors, leaned up outside. I can count all the way to 10, Tick. So,
If you go to Japan, I bet you can count to 20.
I can count to 10 in Japanese. These guys, in all seriousness, like Cody said, tore the house down. Great match. At the end of the match, Dustin was on top. They had Landon laying on a table. Dustin was going up top for the divine elbow. Tessin was holding. He was on top of a ladder. Tessin is holding the ladder, stable. Dustin's climbing all the way to the top. Out comes Landon's brother, Caden Monahan, who we saw the night before.
Right.
Body slams Tessin, throws him out of the ring, helps his little brother up. Landon climbs to the top of the ladder on the other side, choke slams Dustin from the top of the ladder through the table that he was once laying on, and the 10 count is reached, and still your national champion, Landon Monahan. Big league, Landon Monahan.
Big league. I like it.
So this was a great match. I love this match. This was a solid ass match. We went to intermission after that, and then we came back, and we came back hot. Another guy who I didn't know was from Toledo, actually. I knew he was from around the area, but I didn't know he was specifically from Toledo. The Perminator, Sam Beal. We've seen him at Exodus. We've seen him at Exodus. We've seen him all the way around. I did not know he was from Toledo, but he made his return home to CIW, and he went one-on-one with Big Hungry Cody Gray.
Let's go. Yeah, I saw him in Fremont, Ohio. Not too far from where I live. Yeah, which is up that area, right? Like not too far from Toledo. Yeah, dude, he was good.
Look, Cody's mad still. He said, "Fuck Sam Beal."
I mean, fuck Sam Beal. That's what I meant to say.
Just make sure you tag him, Cody. Make sure you tag him. No, these guys killed it. This was one that I got to enjoy, from behind the curtain. These guys tore the house down, and like Cody said earlier in his comment, nuclear heat. Sam Beal came out.
I can.
Roof was gone, brother.
Yeah, I can see it. The sunglasses.
He came out with the whole jacket, drinking beers, doing the whole Perminator deal, and like the roof popped. Cody came out, and Cody got the worst heat, loud. These guys hated Cody. He's not a fan. These guys killed it. We all know Cody can go, Sam can go, and these guys were throwing back and forth, near fall after near fall. Unfortunately for Cody, Sam Beal picks up the victory in his hometown.
Nice.
And I mean, it was, like I said, it's a great match. We move on to the semi-main. You got Josh Morris, saucy Josh Morris, by the way, versus NXT and TNA's own Trey Miguel. One-on-one, they had Josh Morris, member of the Next Level the night before, tried to team up and get some love. Did not work out well for him tonight. He tried one-on-one, and the result was the same. Trey Miguel did Trey Miguel things, and he Trey Miguel'd.
I mean,
Josh Moore.
Yeah, right. I mean, but you get a nice partner at least with that, Josh Moore.
I mean, yeah, and like I said, going one-on-one with Josh Morris, I mean, obviously he picked up a little bit from the night before when they wrestled in the tag match. He teamed with Landon and Josh teamed with Dustin. But, kind of shutting down the Next Level, it seems like CIW is trying to do. And then last but most certainly not least was the main event of the night. The CIW World Heavyweight Champion, the swag champ, he calls himself, Ren Jones, taking on the Dog Pound Hound, Andre Stray. This is a great match. I got nothing to say. The Next Level tried to get involved. Tessin tried to get involved at one point. I had to try to physically remove him. From the aisle. He jumps up on the apron. Andre Stray super kicks his teeth down his throat. And, obviously I go out there. They're fighting outside. Tessin's trying to push. I'm trying to restrain him. Tessin faints. He fell down. I don't know. He passed out. He was okay. I turn around. I run back to the ring. Ren Jones with the schoolboy 1, 2, 3. But afterwards, saucy Josh Morris popped out of somewhere. I don't know where he came from, so I don't know if there was maybe some shenanigans afoot. I didn't see anything. Again, trying to restrain one member of Next Level, but this Next Level seems to be a problem in CIW.
Right.
But all in all, great show, great crowd. I loved it. I thought it was phenomenal.
I agree. That was a great show.
Yeah, I've heard and seen a lot about CIW, but beyond, I think Tessin being there, I don't think any of y'all or any of our boys have made it over that way. So it's nice to hear.
Well, I'm trying to make my way, and like I said, I had a great time there. I hope, hopefully, we'll get to go back. But it was, if not, I'm thankful for the opportunity that I did have because I had a friggin' blast. Let's see what else we got here. We got a couple things coming up. Thursday.
Oh, that was last Thursday.
No, this
Sorry.
is last Thursday. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
This isn't the right
No,
Thursday.
because we haven't announced this Thursday yet. I
This,
thought
I'm
we
like,
might go over last Thursday.
oh no, I thought we were talking about this
I
Thursday.
can hold on.
That's because last Thursday. I'm confused because Blake just talks so fucking much.
This has been announced.
I was just saying, I thought something was announced today. I shared something today. This Thursday, Omen makes his return to go one-on-one with the Mega God. That is correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't think anything else has gotten announced yet.
Okay, maybe I was thinking about last week, but again, all I see on my screen lately is just Blake fucking Dixon. It's just walking around and chasing Vito, trying to join Bear City Vice and chasing Colt down. And I mean, next thing you're gonna know, he's gonna pop up at Norm's job or something. So
I believe it, man. You never know. He could be anywhere.
I don't know what it is with that kid, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. What else we got here? Oh, we do have something else here. This Sunday coming up, right? I believe this Sunday. That's this, correct? Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Yeah, I couldn't remember when it was.
Yes, this Sunday. PPW Red makes their return. First show of the year, New Year's Revolution. Only match
I posted this an hour ago. Hold on, let me grab this real quick. This is cool.
Well, while Tony's pulling that, this is the only match that has been announced so far for PPW Red is the Bouncer going one-on-one with the rookie Dagan Cordain. The Crash Out, I believe Dagan calls himself, and I don't know if that's good or bad, but
yeah, I'm not sure you want to be called a Crash Out.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
I'm not sure.
Fancy. I like that. That's Gideon Hayes there, the PPW Red Heavyweight Champion on the right of your screen. And on the left is somebody we're all familiar with, one half of the Mega Tag Team Champions, DLA.
Yes, sir. Looking very dangerous and lethal, if I do say so myself in this picture.
I agree. Jill in the chat said, I'm so excited we get 2 weeks of one of my heroes, the Mega God, Chris Onyx. On Turmoil, so 2 weeks in a row, she's gonna get to see Chris. She's happy, buddy. Yeah, PPW Red, like I said, the only match announced so far has been Bouncer versus Dagan Cordain. But yeah, we do have something, Tony, that we talked about last week a little bit. I don't know if Alec commented. Alec, did you comment? Who's your GOAT?
GOAT? Like,
yeah,
that's right.
You get one, son. No, you pick one.
I haven't even done it yet.
The Undertaker.
Oh, shit.
And what's crazy is I don't think anybody did. I don't think anybody picked him. But I do know.
That's surprising.
It is. It is very surprising. And I'm going to go to the list right now. And I wrote down the list earlier, but I don't fucking have my notebook. It's over there.
Amanda with an Andre shout.
Amanda likes Andre the Giant. She always has. I remember, Amanda's never really been into like the wrestling other stuff, right?
Right.
When it first came out, Amanda fell in love with fucking Total Divas.
Yes, right. But
Dude.
I'm sure so many people crossed over that way, and that was the point of the show. But it makes sense. That's why I watch other shit like Unreal or whatever, because you get that crossover too, that documentary feel or whatever. It'll create fans.
All right. So she loved that show. That is the plan, Tick, right now. That's the plan. We got Shawn Michaels, obviously, was in there in the picks. And like I said, I'm gonna make what the plan is here, is we're gonna get all these picks. And we have 24, I believe, at this point. So right now we need
Good.
I need 8 more, I believe. I need 32. I need 8 more people to comment so we can get 32 and make it a true double-sided tournament. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I got Shawn Michaels,
Can you send me
Stone
the
Cold.
list?
I will. I got him. I'm gonna write it down. I'll write it in my notes.
You're fine. Yeah.
Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, Randy Orton, Jeff Hardy. I, of course, picked Shawn Michaels as mine. One, that seemingly could be controversial. Hulk Hogan.
Seemingly so.
AJ Styles. Triple H. Look, Zoe said Rhea. You know what I'm saying? And that's her generation. She likes Rhea. That's how she's rolling.
Yeah.
I get it.
Greatest of all time. And
but then you have some ones that really surprised me in the chat that made me really. This one's not one of them. So Peapod said Kurt Angle, by the way, is his GOAT.
That's a great one. That's a great one.
There was some in the chat that surprised me. Dolph Ziggler was picked.
Ooh, that's interesting too, because I would say that is.
And I've seen Jackson's face as soon as I said Dolph Ziggler. Jackson was like, bruh.
Of all time?
Bruh.
Hey,
I don't. Dude, Dolph Ziggler is a machine, brother.
Man, have you ever watched some of his interviews about how, because he would do so many matches on the live event circuit for WWE, that he would just watch MMA and learn how to get knocked out differently every night and drop his hands and shit? That's crazy. The bumps he would take a bump and then do a flip. That's
one of the best sellers of all time. One of the best sellers of all time.
Yeah,
Tick Bailey. Go to the Piledriver podcast. Go to the page on Facebook, dude. There's a post there and write your GOAT on there so I can write them down tomorrow. But yeah, Dolph's probably one of the best sellers of all time. But there's, again, look at that list. You look at that list. There's so many on there that I personally could consider in that conversation that weren't even named.
Mm-hmm.
Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
CM Punk.
That's crazy that CM Punk wasn't ever even named.
Go out of the realm of WWE for a minute, because we all don't want to forget, we remember that sometimes it's not the only one.
Other ones exist.
As much as I hate AEW, Kenny Omega, New Japan, Kenny Omega was a different fucking animal.
Oh, yeah.
Okada.
Yes.
That's what I was going to say next.
Yes.
You can't argue that.
Chris
because they've never been
Jericho.
Absolutely. Kurt Angle.
That, as we said, Peapod said Kurt Angle.
Jericho, dude.
Hoovy Juice.
Hoovy. If you stay Mysterio, you gotta have Hoovy in there.
No, me and Brazzy was talking at work the other day, and I was like, if you take away Rey Mysterio out of greatest luchadors of all time, you take Rey Mysterio away, Hoovy to Guerrero is probably my favorite. Hoovy Juice was amazing. Hoovy Juice was one of the ones that when he took off his mask, he didn't suck.
Right. He still had the facials, and he knew how to work the crowd.
He knew how to work it, and he still did it.
If he didn't have, I think, the personal problems and demons and stuff, man, he could have had.
Oh yeah, great career.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, you go back, and again, you can't. This is one of those scenarios, and I'm going to say a name, and people might get mad at me in the comments. But I will very much,
don't say redacted,
as a person crappy person, horrible person, piece of shit. As a wrestler, the accomplishments cannot be forgotten about. Chris Benoit was a fucking machine, dude.
Literally, that
Mm,
was the machine.
Eddie Goat, Eddie Guerrero could be somebody's goat. I can fucking see that 100%.
What's sad to me about
Alec,
Benoit
you don't know
is
you don't know who Juventud Guerrero is, Alec?
I do know who he is.
Oh, okay. I was
oh
like, wait, what?
he's like
See, look, I literally just said it. BX said it. Eddie Guerrero.
yeah.
Eddie Guerrero could be somebody's goat because Eddie's that damn good.
Oh yeah. Same thing though. If Eddie wouldn't have had the personal problems or issues that caused an early death so much, he could think about what his career still could have been. He could have been wrestling today, man.
Yeah,
Like
oh yeah. Him and fucking Rey
insane.
Mysterio coming out fighting the Usos for tag team titles or some
Shut
shit.
up. Fighting
Um,
Dom
Fighting Dom over custody.
over custody, dog. Shut
Bring
up.
it back. Bring it back
Bring it
20
back.
years later, 25 years later for the custody of Dominic.
I want in like 10 years them to do a storyline and Dom has the bleach blonde haircut.
Did you
Just
a
fucking
couple months ago he had a shirt on with young Dominic on it. Like young
Oh,
Dominic playing
yes.
PSP on it. He had a shirt on, like on Raw. Dude, like it's just there's so many people, and it all depends on what era you grew up in, where
Right.
you what time you fell in love with wrestling. Because
AJ Styles.
you know, as much as I love, you know, the Seth Rollinses of the world right now, who I will forever tell you, and I will never go back on it, that I believe Seth Rollins will be a future. Like he's a number one first ballot Hall of Fame, no problem. First time he's eligible or whatever, boom, put him in there. You know what I'm saying? Like it'll no problem.
The
But
problem with Seth is Roman Reigns. He's always gonna have that, like, he's the younger brother almost. You know, he's never gonna live up to that. It doesn't matter what storyline he does. It doesn't matter how many titles he wins. It doesn't matter how good of a promo he cuts, because I don't think
that's what
WWE is
happens
ever gonna
when you put him in. You make one of the most dominant factions of all time.
exactly.
You put three superstars together, like Kevin Nash and Scott Hall and Hulk Hogan, right? You put three stars together. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were not on the fucking same level as Hulk Hogan.
No, and it's
Like in today's world, there is no Hulk Hogan. Like there is no more Rock.
Right.
There is no more Stone Cold. There's a bunch of top guys, and like I know Moxley didn't stay, but obviously he's multi-time world champion. He likes to bleed a lot, so that's what he's doing over there. But
exactly.
they're all main event top guys.
Well, and dude, if you would have given me, you know, if Moxley doesn't do all the crazy shit, but give me the promo and the look and the, you know, he fucking got huge, you know, and give me the look and the swagger of John Moxley in WWE and take out some of the hardcore. And I realize you can't separate the two, but that's a top guy. It sucks that they wouldn't let him take that, you know.
Yeah.
And he'll never go back.
Well, Alex said Undertaker was his guy. Why?
Mm-hmm.
I get it, but tell me why.
Just being able to have the endurance for 30 plus years that he did, and I mean having the match against Triple H and basically about dying in the ring, and then coming back the next year, not doing so well, and then trying to redeem himself. Like I have nothing but respect for that. So I mean, I've always liked the Undertaker. I've always liked.
Do you believe that the Undertaker should have lost? Like, do you believe the streak should have ended, or do you believe that it's one of those where like it should have lived in infamy forever?
I feel like it should, but I don't know if Brock was the right choice, but who am I to decide, I guess. I mean, it's believable, but
that was one of my things, is it's believable.
That's what it is right there, too, because who else was going to do? Everybody tried.
Yeah.
All the other top guys had tried. But I'm very much I like Brock Lesnar. A lot of people don't like Brock Lesnar. And like, I get why, especially now. People are definitely like upset about the whole Brock Lesnar being named or whatever, and that whole whatever crap with Vince. But regardless of all that, it the he's not a bad wrestler. He does a lot of suplexes, and he's a I don't want to call him a draw because I wouldn't say that I'd buy a ticket if I knew Brock Lesnar was going to be there. But like,
I would say is.
I mean, yeah, like it's Brock Lesnar. Like
I would say
if Brock Lesnar is going to be there, something fucking's going down. So like,
yeah, because he's only showing up for key moments, and you're also getting Brock Lesnar being Brock Lesnar, and nobody else is Brock Lesnar in the world, So
exactly,
he is an attraction. That's why they only have him so often. They know.
No, 100%. I mean, I agree on the Undertaker aspect. Some of my favorite matches ever, Undertaker was, obviously the streak, but the one, I can attribute probably one of my earliest childhood memories to the Undertaker. As like, holy shit, that was fucking cool. I can't tell you the year. I wish Paulie was here. He'd be able to tell you the year. The Royal Rumble, Kane fought the Undertaker, and they put Undertaker in a casket, and Kane set it on fire. You remember that?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to say it was like 98, Alex, something like that. It was early, dude. It was a long time ago.
There's a couple
90s.
got caught on fire. I know Randy.
Well, no, like this one they took him to the top of the entranceway, like right in front of the Royal Rumble sign, like the Royal Rumble entryway. This is when it was on flat ground still. It wasn't no ramp. It was on flat ground. They rolled this casket up. It was like, like kind of like the one we had at Mega, that shape, you know what I'm saying? And they put the Undertaker in it, and they poured gas on top, and they set it on fire. Kane and Paul Bearer, right? Undertaker disappeared for
that. Yes, I do now.
Undertaker disappeared for 6 months. Injury probably. Now that I'm old and I know a little bit, he's taking some time off, something like that. He disappeared for 6 months. 11-year-old Mike in the Gund Arena in fucking, 1998, right before WrestleMania. The road to WrestleMania ran through Cleveland, buddy. And something about it I knew, all right? And like something about me knew, something young Mike knew. I don't know how I intuitioned this. He was coming. He was going to be here. About halfway through the show, the lights went out. Of course, in that day when the lights went out, everybody knew it was The Undertaker or Kane.
Yeah, back then they didn't used to do it like now. Anybody will pop in.
The lights went out, bro, and druids walked down and filled the entire ramp. And they all had fire, like torches.
Yeah.
2 more druids. This light hits like the stage. Like it's not purple, but it's not like bright white, like a soft white. Hits the stage. These fucking 4 druids carry out this coffin. And I'm like, what's going on? Like, because again, it could have been a Kane thing where Kane was coming out to fucking strike fear. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah, right. Anything.
Kane's music hits, and I'm like, here we go. Kane walks past this coffin, and him and Paul Bearer kind of laugh. They get in the ring. They cut a promo. The lights start flickering. The fucking to this day, I still don't know how they made lightning. They did something to make it hit the fucking and the walls of the casket blew off, Tony. And the Undertaker sat up, dog. Probably one of the coolest moments I've ever seen live. Like it was fucking amazing. To this day, I remember. I'm like, Kane came, and then they obviously fought. That was probably like set up for WrestleMania or something. But it was fucking cool.
But think about that. You remember all that shit about just that spot?
Mm-hmm.
None of that was in the ring. None of that was a move.
Yeah.
It was all a theatrical moment.
Storyline.
And too often that's lost. That you can do so much before the guy's even touching the ring.
Yep.
You build it all up to make it
100%.
this crazy memorable moment, And sure, the match should be awesome too, but it doesn't have to necessarily be an amazing match. You already built it all up. It's all hyped. You just got to pay it off.
Yeah, it was fucking amazing. Probably, I mean, I remember that. Do you got any? Do you got any, Alec, of live shows like WWE shows or even independent shows that like stick out in your lifetime?
I'll tell you. Go ahead.
Honestly, really WrestleMania. That one was a big one.
I'll say Alec did go to Mania in Philly.
Yeah, WrestleMania.
Oh, that's cool.
That was a good one. Because I had met The Undertaker before he showed up later on that night during the main event. And he asked me if I ever got to see him live. And I told him, unfortunately, no. Like, I never did. Because I never really got to go to events all like that.
Right.
I probably went to like 2 previous before that WrestleMania. But that was
the one. That's cool because he told you like you've never got to see me live, and then kind of played you off like, oh, that's shitty.
Like, little do you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Love it. I had that's funny because I have your lights died.
I saw that. I don't know what happened.
That was weird. I have an Undertaker one too. I can't remember what WrestleMania it was. It was the first time he fought Triple H, maybe.
Okay.
Where he was already in the ring, Triple H maybe was, and then Taker came down, and then all they did was look at each other, and then they looked at the sign, and then they both like Taker did the throat slit, Triple H crotch chop, and that was like how they said they were gonna fight. But I had never experienced like I have never gone to I've only gone to a few live event like Raws and shit like that, right? The Undertaker entrance, like you can feel the heat from fucking wherever.
Yes.
It's great. Like the atmosphere, like they're not lying on commentary. It changes when he comes out there. It's unbelievable.
Well, that's the same with Kane. That's this too. This fucking thing.
Yeah.
The 4 posts, dude. I can only imagine how hot that is for like Michael Cole and them sitting next to the table. That shit's hot, and I'm sitting. I've never sat on the floor like that. I'm up in the balcony and I can feel that shit.
I'm up there, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that was hot!"
Yeah.
How do they do that? Yeah.
A couple I remember real vividly. Besides, the Undertaker one, I remember MGK getting power bombed at the Q. Kevin Owens racked his ass off the fucking stage. It was great. I love MGK, but it was fucking hilarious. And then I also have a similar type story like Alec did. So I went to Survivor Series, War Games, and shit in Chicago in like 2018, I want to say it was. And this is when Undisputed Era and shit was still around, and it was Undisputed Era versus whoever in the War Games. But Undisputed Era had beat up one of the guys, one of the partners, and they didn't know. Well, we went to you know how they do the meet and greets, Alec, when they go to the fucking. Like they did when they came here for SummerSlam. What you mean, Drew McIntyre cricket or some shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kevin Owens was going to a Walmart. And we were like, what? And like it was on the fucking WWE page in the Rosewood, Illinois, like 10, 15 minutes away from the stadium. Like we were like, oh shit, let's go meet Kevin Owens. Yeah. He was scheduled
sponsorship with a certain place that like sells a certain product.
They had a Kevin Owens T-shirt that was exclusive to Walmart.
Right.
So
go and get his shit.
We went and he wasn't scheduled to be there till 9. We showed up at 7 a.m. and we were the 5th people in line. Right. So we hung out, we bullshitted, we met these cops, we took pictures, we had our title belts and shit. We took pictures of these cops with our title belts who were in line and shit. We get up to Kevin Owens at the table, he's signing shit, and we're like, my buddy Justin asked him, who do you think is going to help, be there to help? Who do you think is going to show up tonight is the 4th person? He's like, man, I don't know. That's a tough call. No idea, tough call. Lo and behold, later on, we're sitting there. It's time for number 4 to come out. Kevin Owens NXT music hits. And here comes that Kevin Owens running out. And I was like, we just saw him this morning. We just saw him this face on my title. Yeah. So that was pretty cool. And then walking away from Survivor Series, we saw Rhea Ripley and the Road Dogg Jesse James kind of like walk into their they'd like in Rosewood where we went for Survivor Series was the fucking like here's the stadium, whatever, the arena. Here's a hotel. Like legitimately. So,
Just
they
walk
were
down
like
the street.
that's where all the talent stays is in that hotel. WWE just books that hotel up. And sure as shit, after the show, they waited probably like an hour after,
Yeah,
Raw
yeah.
was over or whatever. And we kind of just hung out outside, we were kind of just hanging out, smoking and stuff. But no, we saw Rhea Ripley walk in, and like there was no chance we were going up to her because we saw some little girl walk up to her, and Rhea was like, I gotta kind of go. She didn't have time. Like, so
Yeah, so there was no
there,
way.
and then we saw Road Dogg, and we were like, I think that's Road Dogg. I think that's Road Dogg. And I can't remember if it was Daryl or Justin, but one of them went, "Oh, you didn't know?" And he fucking did it, and he
That's
did it
funny.
back. He did it back and chucked us a peace sign and like kept walking. It was pretty cool.
That's cool. That's cool.
So, but Alec, my friend, thank you for coming. Jackson Storm, whatever your freaking name is, you're killing me.
Oh shit! You
Change
gotta
your
start wrestling.
freaking.
That's the
You
problem.
need to change your Facebook page. That's what it is.
I've tried. Won't let me. It says that it's not an actual name. I was like,
fuckers. That's not okay. How you gonna tell someone what they're not allowed?
Tell them it is an actual name. They should probably watch Cars 3. All right, it's
let me review it or anything. Like send in a review or anything.
yeah.
That's weird.
I know. I don't know how it works. I just made a new profile. Like when I made a new profile, you know what I'm saying? Because like my last one said Mike Allen, this one just says Mike PDP. So I was thinking about that the other day, and I was thinking about just changing it, like just to see if I could put Mike A. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or just maybe just get rid of my last name altogether. Maybe, I don't know. But thank you for coming on bullshit with us when you did. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for riding with me this weekend. I'm glad you got to put on the yellow stripy shirt.
Yeah, yellow really isn't my color, but it was absolutely fun.
That's what he was saying. That's what Mike was
It's probably
saying.
my biggest. That's probably my biggest. I love the blue. The blue one was great. The yellow one was not my color, but it is what it is. I still made it look good, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, yellow wasn't for me.
But all in all, it was great, and I'll wear that yellow all day long. CIW. So you let me know if you need me to come back and rock that yellow shirt.
Me too.
It was a great time. Great little road trip out with thank you for riding, hanging out with me. Thank you, Kano. I got to hang out with Kano and then Riley on the way out there, so that was cool too. I appreciate everybody.
I need camera help or any shit, man. Honestly.
For sure. It's like right behind you guys. Technically, you're closer than we are. But that is all. Make sure you tune in to Turmoil this Thursday. Make sure you stay updated on the Mega Championship Wrestling Facebook page for any announcements that haven't been put out yet regarding Turmoil or our show on February 7th, Love Hurts at the College. Get a hold of us to get tickets. If you need tickets, we all have them. All three of us. You can get a hold of any of us. You can get a hold of the Piledriver Podcast. Find us on our various social medias and get tickets for Love Hurts. It's going to be one for the books. I promise you do not want to miss this one. Alec, you have anything to say? Plug your socials.
Follow me on TikTok at Jackson Storm. Just simply Jackson Storm.
Spelled like that, right? Like spelled like how it is in your name there with the JAXSON.
JAXSONSTORM. Yep, spelled the same exact way. Same thing for Instagram as well.
Follow us on Instagram at the Piledriver Pod, and you can follow me on Mike the Ref. Tony is what's your Tony Ford? No, you're not Tony Ford anymore.
Tony Ford.
It is Tony. Yeah, Tony Ford JD. That's what I thought it was.
Yeah, I was hopping on real quick. I'm like, I don't remember.
You can follow the Piledriver Podcast on all socials. Please go over to the YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, share. We appreciate you so much. All the things.
Watch Turmoil on Thursday.
For sure.
Look, I don't know if she's still watching. I'm gonna ask her if not. If she says so, we're putting this picture up on the pod next week. Amanda just sent me a picture. She said, I like wrestling before the Divas, and she's got a picture of herself in a Rock t-shirt. She's probably 13. She's probably 13 in this picture. We're putting it up on the pod next week. So tune into the pod next week for a picture of Amanda. She was 13 in a rock t-shirt.
I wonder if I can find one of Jen. We'll throw up just old
There it is. There it is.
Them together.
Thank you guys all for tuning in, commenters. We appreciate you so much. Like I said, get over to the YouTube, show some love over there. But thank you all so much. We will see you on Thursday night. I will see you on Sunday at PBW, and I will see you next week right here on the Piledriver Podcast. Later.
Later.